Hey, good morning, y'all. What's going on, Legacy Empowerment Group family? I just wanted to shoot this video. I'm about to go to the barber shop. We got a big presentation today at Andrews Air Force Base. Talking to a couple of one of my clients set it up, but we're talking to a lot of new employees and people getting ready to retire. So we're excited about that. Just doing the great work of helping people retire on time and with a plan. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to give y'all a quick preview of what I'm gonna be talking about. And the topic is going to be just the 4 major myths that federal government employees face, like yourself, right? And so one major myth is that the FERS retirement system is a bad system or worse than the civil service system. So many people say, oh, I'm under the old system, it's way better. Or people that under the new system say, oh, the new system is trash, or I wish I was under the old system. If you manage the FERS retirement system, if you're a FERS employee, I'm looking right at you. If you're a FERS employee and you are and you are complaining, one of the main reasons why is, one, you got bad advice, and one of the things, the mistakes that most people make is the fact that they mismanage their TSP. And there's a whole variety of ways in which people mismanage their TSP. One of the most common ways is just always borrowing from your TSP. And one cool thing that's getting ready to happen too, under the new TSP laws, you know, the hardship TSP, where the hardship withdrawal, where it takes 6 months to start paying back. The TSP no longer is going to have that 6-month penalty. Now, if you have a hardship withdrawal, the minute that the next pay period, you can start putting money in. Once you take that money out. So that's a cool thing coming in September. But mismanaging the TSP is the reason why people under the FERS system are complaining. That's as simple as that. If you manage your TSP well, you will have a better retirement than the people that are civil service, flat out. But you just got to put money in yourself. The government's not going to do it. So that's one, and there's a whole other reasons, but the main reasons people just take money out of it and don't have enough don't have enough in their TSP. So it looks like it's a worse system. But those that do have a far better retirement system. Far better retirement situation, because they have money that they can take out and use it as they please, and not just on a fixed income like civil service. And retirement myth number two is that the FEGLI cost stays the same and that you're able to keep it past retirement. A lot of people, I'm surprised sometimes how many people think that the FEGLI is going to be there for them when they retire. The FEGLI is going to get super expensive, and I'm talking the option B here. Option B gets very expensive, and then when you retire, it goes down by 75%, down to 25%. I've had so many clients in their mid-50s, 60s, thinking they're going to have $500,000-$600,000 in life insurance when they retire, only to go through our session and find out they're only going to have $20,000. That's heartbreaking to some people, you know. And some of these people are either, you know, they've overweight or they've had health issues. They still love their family the same, but because they never got something early on, because they just trusted the government thinking that they were going to have the FEGLI for the rest of their life, they're now in a place where they're trying to get coverage, and it's hard for them. So if you're a federal government employee, get coverage. The younger you get it, the better. Flat out. Even if you don't think you need it, just get it, because 9 times out of 10 you are going to need it, because you're going to end up having grandkids and things like that, and it's better to be safe than sorry. So that's myth number 2. Number 3 is that you have to wait to 65 to retire and receive your Social Security. As a federal government employee, they have what's called the FERS supplement. The FERS supplement is an amazing benefit to you guys. And how that works is, if you're 57 years old in the government and have 30 years of service, the federal government will give you what's called the FERS supplement. The FERS supplement is a portion of your Social Security that you're able to get until you're 62, right? And so they're paying a portion of your Social Security until you're 62 years old. No other private job has that. That is an amazing benefit to you guys. So you guys can be 57 and start getting a portion of your Social Security along with your pension, along with your TSP. So you don't have to wait to 65 to start receiving your Social Security. If you're 60 and have 20 years of service in the federal government, you're also eligible to receive the FERS pension. However, once you turn 62, the FERS supplement drops, and then your Social Security kicks in. So a lot of people think they have to wait to receive Social Security when they work in the government. That's not the case. All right, so that's number 3. And number 4 is the TSP max is 5%. No, people get this mixed up all the time. The TSP max is actually $19,000 if you're under the age of 50. If you're 50 and above, the TSP max with the catch-up is 25,000. And those are new numbers as of 2019, right? And so so the max is not 5%. The max that the government matches is 5%, but that's not the max that you can put in. And the person that put in the max of 19,000 and the person that puts the max of 5% are going to have two very different retirement situations. So you want to be sure that you know your facts. You want to make sure you know those facts. That's why I made that video about who you go to lunch with matters, because so many times the things you talk about at lunch becomes your normal reality, and you go through your entire life thinking one thing and it's just completely wrong. And so again, I'm gonna go over these 4 myths that we're going to talk about today. We're doing a presentation again at Andrews Air Force Base. If you want a personal presentation, you can get with me or my team, and we'll sit down with you and go over everything with you. But I just want to give you guys a recap of our topic today. The 4 myths that most federal government employees believe that are false. One is that the FERS retirement system is a bad system and not as good as the CRS. As a civil service. That's false. If you use it right, it's better. 2, the FEGLI will be with you way beyond retirement. That's just false. 3, that you have to wait to 65 to claim your Social Security. That's false too, because of the first supplement. And then number 4 is that the TSP max is 5%. No, the TSP max is 19,000 if you're under 50, 25,000 if you're above 50 with the TSP catch up. So peace and love, y'all. Inbox me if you need some help. Don't wait. Your success is your responsibility. The information is out here. There's nobody else to blame but yourself. You have the opportunity of a lifetime. Peace and blessings, y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye.